is No Suit Survival. This is the reboot of Left Behind. Unfortunately, the file did get corrupted, and so we cannot continue that series. So we had to start over, and but that's okay because this is going to be even better than the last No Suit Survival series, I think. So bear with me for that. Anyways, also, I'm going to go ahead and check the audio here real quick, but you can follow along with this series. I do have this scenario posted with in Mod.io under No Suit Survival Left Behind, so you can go ahead and, or Reboot, I should say. So if you want to play along with, you're welcome to do so. And yeah, so without further ado, here we go. I just checked my audio, and it looks like we got some good audio. Double checking it really quick here. Yep, we do. We've got really good audio. Outstanding. Alright, let's get started. So, yeah, we're crashed. This is what the situation is, and it looks shiny and golden, not because it's golden, but because there's fires everywhere. Yep, we went ahead and crashed. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. Let's see, in the cryo room, well, let's see here. We got tanks, got ice, pistol, munitions, looks like we got a grinder in that. We got some coffee. Oh, yes, we need our coffee. We have to have coffee. We got 15 cheeseburgers and 30 bottles of apple juice, so that gives us something to heal with. Med kit, power kit, and then we've got to the engineer in transit and when I ran this. So I added this when I ran this to give you an idea of what I've got going on right now. So we're going to be doing salvage rules, which basically means that if it requires computer chips, we have to salvage it. If it doesn't have computer chips, we can build it. So that being said, I'm also going to have no GPS markers except for like encounters and things like that, which you're not going to actually see in these series playthroughs. That'll be stuff that I'll do off camera, off scene, potentially to bring in additional salvage items, different like enemies, things like that. If we need to boost up the difficulty, I have a feeling it's going to be really hard as it is. So that's going in place. Also, in addition to that, and we're going to go ahead and bring this up so you can see it, there's no jetpack. It's open visor because there is no suit. I have no idea why I picked up those two canisters. I guess force a habit, because they're absolutely useless for this playthrough. Absolutely. But we might be able to break them down. And I have included economy, but I don't know that there will be any economy stations because this entire system is basically being left for scrappers and pirates. So there may be some, there may not be some, I don't know. We'll be lucky if we find them. Additionally, survival kits, medical bays are only for respawning, which means I'm going to slap either a display or I'm going to slap a metal plate in front of any of them that we actually build, because we are not going to heal from them, recharge from them, get O2, get H2, none of that. If we want to heal, plant and cook mods in place. We've got food for healing, as you saw, med kits and power kits. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So here we are for the engineering transit. Let's go ahead and read it up. Hello, you should choose to remain, let's see. Should you choose to remain in the Pike system, please feel free to use the remaining facilities. But be aware the 3 bases are Beta, Delta, and Echo, in poor condition and may need some work to bring back into operational status. In order to be able to leave the system or make long-range communications, each base will need the satellite dishes repaired or installed to amplify the signal or triangulate for navigate out of the nebula reach. Good luck. So now we have some objectives. So now we got to figure out how to survive this thing. As soon as we step out of here, we're going to have to open up our visor because it's no suit survival. So let's see how bad it is. Alright, oh, that's a neat trick. How did I end up outside of the room I was in? And we have to open up our thing there. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Alright, there's nothing laying around. Alright. Okay, looks like, oh, that's something good. Alright, we have a welder and a pistol. And we don't have any, we need computer chips and all kinds of stuff for that. Okay. Alright, we've got to figure this thing out here. Let's see. Oh, ow! Oh man, that hurt. Yep, let's not do that again. Okay, so we don't have, let's see, we don't have any kind of temporary stuff to, oh look, I bet there's food in there. We've got power, so that's good. Let's see, we've got displays, got a cargo container we can't get to. We've got a hydrogen tank, ooh, oh, it's been damaged. Not that it matters, because, like, we're gonna fly, well, actually, that could be useful if we make a flying ship. But we're not doing nothing with an ion drive on a planet with a 1.42 oh my gosh, 1.42. Oof, alright. Alright, Pike. Yep, you got me still. Okay, looks like got a lot of short-circuiting stuff. Well, there's a wheel. We could definitely use that. Oh, what is that? Ooh! Ooh, there's a big cargo container. You know what we could make? We could build a... If we do it right, we could actually build ourselves a little outpost right here where this thing is. Honestly. If we do it right, we could probably do it. Apparently there's... Well, there's Delta Base, 153 kilometers away. Not helpful. Let's see, is there anything else out here at all? Anything? Well, let's go around this thing. Wow, we made one hell of a crater. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, temporary. Let's grab this. What is this? Okay, that's ammo. Alright, I'm looking for any temporary containers because those things will despawn if you're not careful. Alright, I'm not seeing it. Wait, what's that? Okay, there's something over there with a propeller. That could be useful. Alright, I don't know how long it's hot out. I don't know how long I'll survive. But I don't know how I'm going to get back into my cryopod if I don't. Okay, so yeah, we've got... okay, we don't have any way of... We don't have a survival kit. So that means that we got to really play this real close to our chest, so to speak. So what I really think we need to do is I'm going to grind off some of this. And I think we need to get ourselves over to... I want to get... Before we go running around, I want to get some sort of walkway set up. Damn, we don't have a drill. Ah, jeez, take on it. We need to get a drill somewhere. Can't excavate without a drill. Well, there's batteries up there, quite a few of them. That's a good sign. That means that, you know. Alright, now. Let's, Alright, so let's go ahead and get this in place like that. Okay. So now, if we need to, we can get into that. Now, cryopods, on the other hand, they're not a respawn location, so that's not... Hey, Minuteman, welcome. Those are one of those things that we can actually, like, recharge our energy in without having to worry about the other. Alright, so that's going to be good. That's a good place to go. We can get oxygen there, I'm pretty sure. Alright, good. So now we've got this in place. I really want to get this thing fixed, actually. But it doesn't really matter because we don't... You know what? Let's get the stuff we don't need. Let's get the stuff offloaded here. We don't need this because we can't use those two things. And so, yeah. There we go. Alright. Okay. Now. I really kind of want to get more of a better... Alright, so let's go up here and see what we can see. Oh crap, it's Inferno. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get over there in time. Might be able to, though. I don't know. Well, we do have that other stuff, and... Ah, man. I feel like I want to get started, like, repurposing this entire thing into a base right in this location. But I feel like if I do that, I might want to use an existing structure. And I don't know what that is. So let's find out. Let's do it. We're going to do it. We're going to walk over there in the Inferno. We've got med kits. We got first aid kits. I mean, food. Plus, this might give us a lay of the land here. It's pretty deserty. Oh, what is that? A settlement? Oh, nice. Now that's a good find. We could probably get... We could use that as a base of operations and build off of it, I guess. Ooh, a rock. I remember from my last visit to this godforsaken planet, those are ice. Alright, okay, so this looks like a really... a farm thing. Alright, well, it's got renewable energy, and that's important. I don't think there's anybody living here, but we'll take a look around. Yeah. Yep, and it's buried in the ground pretty good. Okay. Salvageable stuff in here. Oh, what's that? Ah, we got a battery. Could probably salvage that battery. We could tear down some of this material here, kind of expand off of this maybe. I mean, we're gonna have to tear down that that thing anyway, so why not just take this one and go from here? Don't need a timer block for anything, I don't think, but it might be a good thing. Beds, yeah, see, this is all good material here. Yeah, I just don't know if it's airtight enough. That's the problem. Let's check it out. Looking... Alright, that's sealed up there. We got an intake here. Oh yeah, we're blocked here. We got wide open here. Okay. Alright. We got 13 metal plates. So let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what we might do? I don't think that thing's got solar panels. But if it does, we might cover the solar panels too. Alright. Oh! That's useful. A vertical window. Vertical windows can be used to funnel air through and keep engineers out. I'd rather use glass. We'll get some glass off of that thing and replace these with glass. Also need to get some construction components too. There's a door here. I wonder if I can do doors. I don't remember if I've got... Do I have... Oh, yep, I got progression. Ouch. But I can do doors. Okay, cool. That's good. That's really good. Minor details. Oh yeah, we're gonna take that off. Alright, and then what is this? This is the armory. Yeah, we'll keep that on hand. We need a display for the door. Let's see here. What? Ah, man. Serious? Unknown technology. What a pain in the butt. Alright. Got a text panel here. Alright, let's go ahead and... Does that give me a display? It does not. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Oh man, we got a lot we gotta do here. Oh man, this is like frustrating the hell. Alright, so let's go ahead and, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and set up a, let's get some cargo containers in here. I know I can do logistics that are cargo containers, so we'll set these up in here. And I don't need that in here. Alright, and we don't need that in here. We're just going to make this into a little supply room. And we'll pull supplies over here and get those set up. Alright, now we can drop. Yeah. Alright, cool. And we could probably drop in... Oh, no. I bet I can't... I bet I don't have the progression to... Yep, I can't transfer the cryo chambers. Oh, no. Dude, that sucks. That sucks bad. Oh, shoot. Yep, and we can't even access this. Can we? No, it's... Oh, yes. All right. I could do that. Nice. All right. Let's do that. Let's, Oh, no. That's not going to work because it's airtight. All right, cool. Let's go back down here. And then we're going to get some more materials and start building off of this. We got to get access to higher points. I don't know though. I'm so tempted because of all the batteries there. I wonder if it wouldn't be smarter instead of going up here to actually just build the base there where the batteries are. I mean, I'm really tempted. It's like all the materials are right here. And if we built it right here... But how do we get the batteries down from way up on top where they're gonna get hit by something? I mean, I don't know. Is there an... Well, we gotta assess what's in here, though. Can we get access to this? We cannot. Okay, so let's, Okay, so let's see here. We've got access to this door. This door is ours. So let's get in here and see what we got. Okay, is there an assembler in here? We got a lot of parts. Nope, an arc furnace, but no assembler. Shoot. Without an assembler, I can't make power cells. Without power cells, I'm kind of screwed. Man, that sucks. I mean, damn. I mean, there might be power cells up in this part up here, maybe. Maybe. Do I got... No, I don't. Let's see here. Alright, well, let's get in here and see what we can dig up. How about that? We need to get access to this upper level here. Alright, so let's get access to the cargo pod. And there's nothing in there. Okay. Ah, unknown technology. Of course there's unknown technology. I wonder if I can, wonder if I can make, do I have enough to make a interior wall? And then this should allow me to unlock some stuff. Does that unlock what I need it to unlock? It does. Alright. That's brilliant. So let's check this out. Anything? Daggone it, nothing. Alright. Oh, I wonder if I can turn this into a station. I can! Ah, yes! No, it's not gonna... God dang it. Probably... I probably have to get to the... Yeah, probably have to go to the... Figure out, is there even... Yeah, there's what I'm looking for right there. Oh, come on. I need a drill. I need a hand drill so I can get through this stuff a little easier. Alright. Okay, now, how do I get into it? So I'm thinking if I can hack into this and then get seated on it, I can maybe turn this into a station. And if I could turn it into a station, of course, unknown technology. Why? Why is that? Well, it's because we need to have a freaking... Oh my gosh. I really don't like it. I don't know why I do this to myself every time. But I do. Unable to place it. Of course I can't place it, because that's not what it's supposed to do. I need a motor. Where the hell am I going to get a motor? Motors. Ooh, you have a motor, don't you? No, you don't. Do you have a motor? You do not. Oh, come on. You've got to have somewhere. Okay. Ow. Really? Okay, this is really annoying. How is there not anything with a motor around where I can grab it? I need a conveyor line. Where is there a conveyor line? All the conveyors are too far away to get to. I need... Well, this is what we could do. Alright, so.
Energy critical.
Oh, good gravy. Alright. Alright, so we come around, come up, come over, come down. Alright, now we could get into the seat. Okay, we're in the seat. Now, can we turn this thing into... Ah, it won't let me convert to station. Why? We're not moving. Oh, probably because I don't own most of the stuff. Okay. Daggone it. Okay, we don't have an assembler. I don't know where we can find an assembler. So that means we're going to have to work with whatever power we have. Which unfortunately leads me back to the farm because these batteries are going to die eventually. And at least there's a propeller up on top of there that I can use. So, best bet is to work off of that and go from there. Alright. I don't care about the cans, but I'll take them just in case I can break them down. There was a motor right there. Alright, let's go and collect as much of this stuff as we can. And we're going to head back up to the farmhouse. We've got to use the farmhouse, we've got no choice. Much as I don't want to have to do it, we got no choice with the matter, so. Wow, okay. That's some armor plate going on there. I'm trying to see. I'm almost, well, pretty full up, so. Now, where was that thing at? Let's see here. Where did that thing go? With its little spinny propeller thingy. There you are. Yeah, it's not like you can't see. We're not going to miss that. Alright, so we're going to have to turn this farmhouse into a base. Because there's no way in the world I'm walking... Well, I'm not walking 153 kilometers. That's not happening. That's going to require some sort of aircraft or vehicle. And from what I know about this particular rock, going to probably want an aircraft. Thankfully, with this kind of salvage rule, we can actually build turbines and things like that, because I don't think they have any kind of You know what I'm trying to say, guys. It's, yeah. Okay, let's get this, let's get some stuff built in here. Alright, so... Okay, that's quarters. This is... yeah. Alright, let's drop a couple of things off in here.
Inventory full.
Okay, inventory full, whatever. Okay, so this is where we're going to put the arc welder. We don't have a drill. So I guess it's going to have to partially be in here then. Alright. H2O2 gen we'll put over here. H2O2 gen here. Alright, like that'll work just fine. But I'm thinking if I do it like this right up against it here. Well, we gotta keep it airtight, so. If I put it here, then it's gonna be hard to access. It being partially in the dirt and all that. Let's go ahead and let's get an armor block in place. Alright, now we'll put it right here. I just wanted to be able to have some airtight level here, you know. We'll expand on this facility later as things go, so. More motors and all that. Alright, all we salvage is those two things, so that's fine. We'll come out here. And we'll see about that. Now we can do that. And that. I don't think I can do that, nope. I can do this, however. And, of course, we can do doors, but we need displays. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's a shower, and that's a toilet. Okay. Well, we'll set those up over here then. Okay, the shower's up. I'm gonna have to clean it out a little bit. Alright, so we got, let's see. Okay, that window's in play. That window's good, that window's good. Okay, we got some good stuff going on here. Alright, I think we're almost airtight. We just have a few more spots to work with here. Yeah. We got to get this sorted here, and that's motors and computer points. So let's go ahead and oh yeah, we got to get our rest of our box set up. Okay. And then this one here is going to have our food. We're going to drop some of our food, and we'll drop some ice in there. Alright, and then this over here is going to have materials. Huh. Maybe put some scrap in here too. And I don't really need the ammo either because, you know, what am I going to do with that? And we might as well drop those in there too. Alright. Whew, it's Inferno again. Now, I figure worst case scenario, if it gets really bad, like one of the poison clouds rolls up, or an ash storm rolls in, we can always figure out a way to seal it up, I guess. Or make a mad dash here and try to get into one of those hibernation cubes. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a base over there, 15 kilometers away. That's one of the 3 bases. Well, we're gonna worry about the outpost first. How about that? Alright, we need... Man, I really wish I could find a bloody drill, man. Ah, so frustrating. Get this to get me. Now this ginormously burning hunk of metal here, all it is steel plate and large steel tubes. I can't really do anything with it. But I definitely need the motors that this has. Alright, let's go back here and see if we can't get some... What do we got? Ooh, wow, okay. Wow, that's brilliant. Let's get all that. We can actually set up a grow in there. That'll be good. Ah, man, no mushrooms though. Alright, let's head back. Well, the nice thing is at least we can now grow some food. We've got organic material, we've got some rocks, we've got some ice, and we've got some cabbage. So at least we know we can set up a little greenhouse and do some cabbage. That's going to make a huge difference. Now, as far as the mod for plant and grow, we don't need to salvage those things. We can build those straight up. That's the only exception to the salvage rule, simply because it's tied in with the mod. Alright, so let's get in here. Alright, now we need to charge up, so we're going to lay down in a bed for a while and charge up. Man. Oh, there's a Mayday 6 kilometers out too now. Oh, nice. I wonder what that is. We'll have to check that out. Right now, I think the best idea is to get ourselves sorted here. Ah. This unknown technology crap is really bugging the hell out of me. Okay. I think we're going to use that over there to build this up. Oh, good. There's some power cells. Nice. We got some money, steel plates, some Gatling ammo. East Valley complaint form, Jared. Nah, we don't need any of that. Alright, so that works out really nicely. Okay, so we better, where are we gonna, we can extend this out over to this. But, well, we're gonna, we got a cargo pod, so let's go ahead and get that in place. Alright, good. That gives us a good place to put stuff up. Alright, we've got that. Almost on that. And let's run a pipe connecting those two until we get something to put in there. Alright. Let's see here. We salvaged the cargo pod, a whole bunch of connector stuff, and we did salvage another one of those. So let's get ourselves another wall locker. You can never have too many wall lockers. Gives you more places to store stuff. There we go. Alright, well, not enough spots to do that. Alright, let's take a look in here. What do we got? Okay. Now, I don't know that I want to... Well, it doesn't really matter with that because we've got this up there. We need a display. And computer chip, display. That's it, computer chip and display. Where is there a display? How much? Okay, that battery is short. Only 3 cells. I think I can get it set up with this. Yeah. Oh, what? I have to research this shit. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. Alright. Alright, well, let's drop all the food in here, all the stuff that has to do with the growing. And then we'll pull all this stuff out. And we'll drop the rest of the organics in there too. Alright, cool. Well, let's see, is there anything... No, what about in here? Nope, okay. Let's oh wait, got 4 motors? What do we need here? Oh, we need comps, okay. Let's drop this in here, this will give us a lot more storage space, and off we go again. Alright, so we gotta get... What we want to do is we want to try to get that arc welder up, and we want to get the door in place, and hopefully we'll be able to get some sort of like oxygen setups going on. I think I saw an oxygen tank in the station here, but I don't know where that would be for sure. So what I'm gonna do instead is we'll strip out oxygen tank and well, I wonder if hydrogen's the way to go. We might want a hydrogen tank actually so we can fill up a ship. Yeah. I thought I saw there's an oxygen tank up here somewhere. I swear I saw it somewhere. Yeah, right there. There's an oxygen tank right there and it's almost empty. How do I get to that? Okay, that's that's disturbingly easy. Okay, that really worked out really kind of creepily easily. We're gonna need this. Got some. And we got an oxygen tank, which is what we want to add up onto there so that we can get some oxygen in place so we can be completely sealed if we need to. Alright. Now, I'm looking for any kind of computer, anything with a computer chip on it, maybe. Well, that's got displays and computer chips, so we'll take that. Alright. And I'm on top of the door here, so that's useful. Alright, what else we got up here? We got a gravity generator, which doesn't do us any good at all. Alright. This will give us some more computer things. Oop. I want to get all the loose stuff too. Generally a good idea. Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, well, how far are we from full? Pretty close. Alright, so I think it's going to take us a lot of effort to get together. We'll take that too. And then let's... we'll just go ahead and cut our way through this.
Energy low.
Alright, yep, I figured energy's low. Let's head back up to the, we're going to head back up to the house, and then we're going to go ahead and get it sealed up. That way we know that we've got it covered. We've got an oxygen tank, which we can hook into the H2O2 gen, and that's going to work out really nicely. And then we're going to go ahead and get that door fixed. That'll seal things up, so hopefully, even when there's no oxygen available outside, we'll still be able to be okay. The other thing we want to do is we want to shift that to the top up here, and we also need to get a weapon system of some kind. Alright, that fixes that. Alright, does that change? It does not change that. Why does it not change that? Oh, because of you. Alright, and it... what the hell, dude? Okay, so Okay, so we've got another problem. It's like one problem after another problem. That's how we're doing these problems these days. We're in very tight quarters, that's for sure. So I think we need to go outside. And I think we're gonna set up the oxygen tank outside. And I don't understand why it's being so annoying that way, but it is. So let's see here. I can't drill because I don't have a drill. But I can go down, well... I can't go there either. Man, I don't get it. Why did that thing die on me? I don't understand. So if I do an oxygen tank up here, I'm going to need to clear out those things. Then I'm going to need to run a pipe from here up to here.
Energy critical.
Okay, so in order to do this thing, I'm going to have to take those fans out, cut that whole thing out, drop I'm going to have to drop the oxygen canister of the tank up there. I'm going to have it up on top. There's no other way around it. Alright, so let's get this done here. There's just no way around it, so... Of course it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the oxygen tank. Alright, now we can... Yeah, if it doesn't work. Alright, so now we can set the oxygen tank up on here. We can set it up right there. Okay, so if we do the oxygen tank right here... Ah, nuts. That wasn't brilliant, but I'm just thinking. If we do the oxygen tank right here, we can actually set up a... We set a fan here. A full vent fan right here. Then we could do the oxygen tank right here. And then up here we can do a conveyor connector. And then right here we can do that right there. Yeah. Oh, it requires 100 kilowatts. Not enough power. Because the propeller thingy over here isn't producing enough energy. Ah, gotcha. And then... And then we can put another fan on here. That way it pulls we set up that way we're airtight. Alright, cool. Now, as far as this propeller's concerned, I mean the propeller. I keep calling it a propeller. The turbine is concerned. I think the turbine... we're going to move it over here. I mean, it's not pretty, but it'll do the job, guys. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump over here. Yeah, okay. That was not what I expected at all. Ah, was worth the shot. Alright, let's do this again. This time, alright, this should give us some good stuff going on here. Alright. Get this depressurizing on. And then that should, in theory, air vent 3 and then air vent on, okay. And then in theory that should be filled, yep, it's filling up the oxygen tank. And we'll turn off the H2O2 gen to be sure. Yep, it's filling it up from outside. Outstanding, that's exactly what we want. And then, if we close this door here, we've got some... I thought so. There's some spots out here that we're missing. First item you gotta do on survival is you gotta get your shelter up. Now let's see if that is gonna do the trick. It does not. Alright, so where are we? Where are we not okay? Ah, there. That's it. We're not okay. We got that one up on top. Okay. So once we go ahead and get this done, we're going to go ahead and call this an episode. But first things first, we have to get the shelter in place so that we have a place to stay where we're not going to die with the next ashfall or some such nonsense. So, did this do the trick? Let's see. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Did it do the trick? It did! Yes! Alright, now we are safe and sound inside of our little shelter here. So that's what we're going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you so much for joining me on Space Engineers No Suit Survival. We'll see you next time.